After learning about Rosemont's proposal to use 83, I contacted ADOT and requested information on wide loads and accident statistics. Over a 5-year period, from 2002 to 2007, there were 148 reported accidents, with 5 fatalities from I-10 to mile marker 42, a 16-mile section. Over the same 5 years, 663 oversized load permits were issued, averaging 2 to 3 each week. Here is a summary of the accident data I received from ADOT. As you can see, the mile marker 44 and 45 section was home to a majority of the accidents and fatalities. Fortunately, federal safety dollars paid to improve this section of roadway. Notice the number of reported accidents at mile marker 46 and 47, the access point for Rosemont. Also notice the increase in accidents near mile marker 49 and 50, the intersection of Hilton Ranch Road and 83. Even more concerning is the number of accidents at the 83 I-10 interchange. Again, 3 per year over the 5-year period with 1 fatality. All of these accidents on a fairly lightly traveled road. I suspect if Rosemont is permitted, we will see a drastic increase in both the number and severity of accidents with a large increase in fatalities. I wanted to point out that few of the drivers involved in the accidents were influenced by drugs or alcohol, only 7 in total. Also notice the large number of motorcycles involved in accidents, many of them at mile marker 44. That section has been improved with federal safety dollars. 8 of the accidents involved passing other vehicles, and 12 of the accidents involved avoiding objects in the roadway. What traffic do we see on SR 83? Well, as the primary connector to Tucson for Sonoita and its surrounding communities, we see a variety of traffic. People driving to and from work, ranchers transporting cattle or horses, sometimes feed, and delivery trucks bringing goods to the businesses. Recreation traffic, including campers, ATV riders, people out for a scenic ride, hunters, fishermen. Then on weekends, the recreation traffic is combined with area event traffic. In emergency situations, when I-10 is closed between SR 83 and Benson, 83 becomes the bypass route. This happens on average a couple times per year. We also have a large presence of Border Patrol and 1 checkpoint along 83. This image shows the bypass route. If I-10 is closed for any reason, SR 83, SR 82, and AZ 90 are used to route the traffic. Residents in the Sonoita region use SR 83 to travel to Tucson. They can take 82 to 19 and 19 to Tucson, but it more than triples the travel distance and time. Another option would be 82 to 90 and 90 to I-10, again adding a great deal of travel distance and time. Types of vehicles using 83 include automobiles, motorcycles, bicycles, school buses, travel trailers and RVs, some trucks, and a lot of oversized loads. The first photo shows a couple of bike riders. It's common to see bike tours or individual bikers riding along 83, even through the curvy and rather dangerous sections. Next, we have road maintenance. They stopped a car just past a curve. I have a neighbor who was forced to stop by DPS for an oversized load. Truck came around the curve, rear-ended her, and totaled her car. Here we have a school bus and oversized load passing each other. Again, notice the lack of shoulder. The guardrail is very close to the roadway. Finally, we have an accident at I-10 and SR 83. You can see the variety of traffic. Here is the Border Patrol apprehending some drug smugglers right on the roadway. Next, tourists decided to stop right after a sharp limited sight curve. A dangerous situation. Apparently a motorcycle either crashed or broke down. DPS is keeping him safe while the bike is loaded. Again, notice the guardrails and their proximity to the road. Oversized loads stage at I-10 before traveling SR 83. This creates limited sight for traffic entering 83 from I-10 and those trying to enter 83 off of the frontage road. Here you'll notice the car trying to make a left off of frontage. He actually had to ease out into the traffic lane. On weekdays, Rosemont will add 176 truck trips per day, one every 5 minutes for 14 hours. 309 employees arriving and departing the mine site. Then on weekends, 112 truck trips and almost 200 employees will travel SR 83, along with all the recreation and event traffic. What are the trucks hauling? Products the mine produces, such as copper concentrate and copper cathodes, and then supplies for the mine, such as sulfuric acid, steel balls for the ball mills, diesel fuel, ammonium nitrate, pebble and lime, and other miscellaneous agents. 80,000-pound trucks going up the steep grades, combined with motorists trying to pass them, are certainly going to create unsafe and dangerous situations on Highway 83. Hundreds of oversized loads will also travel 83 to transport the massive mine equipment to the mine site. 31 haul trucks, 11 various graders and rippers, 3 20,000 to 30,000 gallon water trucks, 3 60 cubic yard mining shovels, and 2 33 cubic yard front end loaders. Ongoing equipment maintenance and replacement parts, such as tires and new haul truck buckets, will generate many additional oversized loads on a regular basis. Let's talk about the employee traffic. From 5:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. and again from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., the truck traffic will be joined by 309 employees. That's a 5-hour period. In addition, Rosemont traffic will be joined by everyone else heading off to work or coming home from work. During the construction phase of the mine, Rosemont claims they will bus 100% of their employees to the mine site, as many as 900 employees in all. Where will the parking lots be? Will their tools be bused to the site as well? In addition, we will have on average 146 supply truck trips each and every day. Tetra Tech prepared a study of the traffic impact the mine traffic will have on SR 83 for Rosemont. During the construction phase, 100% carpooling was assumed. During the operations phase, at least 75% carpool participation was assumed. Fortunately, they were also told to prepare a report assuming no carpooling. With no carpooling, from 54 to 69% of the traffic on 83 will be directly associated to Rosemont. The average level of service, and I'll explain exactly what that means in just a moment, went from a grade B to a grade C. The average level of service during peak travel times will change from a grade C to a grade D. Now, what does level of service mean? Well, level of service is a qualitative measure that describes traffic conditions in terms of speed, travel time, freedom to maneuver, comfort, convenience, traffic interruptions, and safety. 6 classifications are used to define LOS, designated by the letters A through F. LOS A represents the best condition, while F represents the worst. The photo simulations below illustrate the various classifications. With the mine traffic, our level of service will average grade C, and peak travel times will average grade D. The Arizona Department of Transportation tries to keep the level of service in the A through C range. As you can see, E and F are crazy, but that is what it looks like when I-10 traffic is bypassed onto SR 83. Recent improvements to I-10 will reduce the oversized load traffic traveling SR 83. I inquired with ADOT, and they will be completed by the end of 2011. They noted, however, there will always be overheight trucks, wide loads, using the secondary roadways, such as SR 83. However, once the old bridges are removed, we should see a considerable decline in oversized loads. Also, the most accident-prone section of 83 near mile marker 44 has been realigned and shoulders and guardrails brought up to standard. Other traffic not included in the traffic study may come from other mines in the area, further impacting the safety of SR 83. In other words, the cumulative impact. Cal Portland and Charles Seal deposits north of Hilton Ranch Road. Cal Portland will definitely use 83, but I'm not sure about Charles Seal. The Wildcat Silver Mine proposal south of Patagonia. Again, I'm not sure if they plan on using 83. Bear Canyon, southeast of Parker Canyon Lake, will most likely use 83 due to its proximity to the roadway. To summarize, Scenic Route 83 was designated a scenic road in 1985. Reducing oversized loads and truck traffic to improve safety is a goal established in 2003. Accidents are frequent on SR 83. Substandard roadway elements contribute to the accidents. The traffic introduced, if Rosemont is permitted, will more than double the current traffic volume, will defeat efforts to reduce truck traffic and oversized loads, and will certainly reduce the level of service to an unacceptable level. In conclusion, increased traffic, reduced speeds, and many accidents will reduce tourism to the region and will have a negative impact on businesses. Homeowners and ranchers' property values will decline. Nobody will want to live in this area if they need to travel to Tucson on a regular basis. Scenic Route 83 was not designed for, nor can it safely accommodate the volume and type of traffic proposed by Rosemont. Rosemont should not be allowed to turn SR 83 into their access road. Our highway dollars should not be spent maintaining a road primarily used by a public corporation.